What's up, YouTube? Right, tonight I've got a really intriguing battle for everyone to see. God, look at that team. Anyway, I'll do a quick question of the day. So, on my last video, I actually did a question about what typing or new typing would you like to see. I noticed normal and ghost came up a lot. I would be quite interested to see that. But now I'm going to throw this question at you. What sort of move would you like to see? As in, like a move a Pokemon uses. Make up your own sort of move. Leave it in the comment section. I'd like to hear it. Even explain what it does. Hell. Yeah, that'd be really interesting. I want to see what you guys come up with. So yeah, leave a comment below. Let's get on to this battle. Anyway, it was very, very interesting. So the first thing that shot me was that Zubat. I was like, damn, there was a Poliwhirl right next to it. So I haven't actually seen Zubat in new battle. Like, never. So I was really interested in what they were actually going to do with it. So looking at this team, I had a bit of a fire weakness there, so my Charmeleon I thought would come in quite handy once that Poliwhirl was sort of out the way. Dangers in this team, definitely that Sork. Definitely, I was thinking that Sork would be a bit of a sort of problem to me. I didn't have much to sort of go up against it, so I was pretty worried about that. So let's get this one started anyway. I want to show you this match. So I just normally led with my Glalie in this this battle. I thought that was the best thing to do. I want to get some sort of spikes up on the field. That was my plan at the start, and I was not expecting Sork to be the lead at all. I'll completely openly say it. It just was a very unexpected lead. Sork's just going to go like bam straight for the close combat against me. I had Focus Sash, which was really sort of good there. Instead of going for spikes, I just chose to go for Avalanche because I couldn't see Sork not attacking me because of the obvious like weakness there, and Avalanche absolutely hits like a truck after you go second, and I'm also running attack EVs on Glalie, so I was like, yes, that was good. I got rid of that really strong Pokemon. So on my last line of health, I thought, well, I know this thing may have Toxic Spike, so I thought the Taunt would be my best option, but unfortunately they sort of probably thought that I could be carrying Taunt there and finish me off with Poison. But I was quite happy with that start. Glalie for Sork was quite a good sort of trade-off there. Now, that's going to be doing nothing to me that night. So I'd say that Drapion is probably very bulky in defense and health, and doesn't have any or much at all in attack IVs. I just went straight for Shift Gear there, getting a couple of boost up. I thought, well, and out comes this Poliwhirl called Godwhirl. I was like, oh, it's shiny. I didn't have much to hit this guy with except Gear Grind, because this is sort of like a tanky set. I didn't have like any sort of electric move, which I was a little bit pissed off about. So I just had to go for as many boosts as possible. I was definitely thinking this would be Everlight, so it'd be very, very bulky. And I didn't know what to expect, but it went for Hypnosis, and of course it did. It transfixes me with its stomach. So I'm asleep, thinking, what is this thing going to do? What is it going to do to me? I was bulky in defense, so I wasn't worried about any sort of physical moves at all. Unfortunately, I get rest on the Sleep Top, which sucks. Then I see Belly Drum, and then I'm like, oh fuck. Now I know why it's called Godwhirl for. So Godwhirl has +6 attack, and I wake up and I use Sleep Talk, so oh damn! It uses Wake Up Slap as well. I was like, wow, that's a really cool strategy. They had Hypnosis and then the Wake Up. Damn, that would hit so hard. And fucking Godwhirl. Oh, damn it. I was raging. Not really, but in the live battle, I was raging a bit more. So I missed with Gear Grind and go, of course I go down to Waterfall. Now, I didn't know what sort of speed this guy's running, so I thought Doctor might be able to come in and just hit it with like a Nightshade or something with a fixed damage. But it's going to outspeed me as well and completely obliterate that. So that sucks. I was like, crap. I didn't have too many options here, so I thought, well, I know it's not going to be Choice Scarfed. I'm Choice Scarfed, and I'm going to be outspeed, and thankfully I don't miss with High Jump Kick, and I am able to finish the Godwhirl, inverted commas, off, but damn, that thing was freaking scary. Out comes Zubat now. I wasn't really sure what this would do. I thought it would definitely have something like Focus Sash, because it'd just be useless running like Everlighter. I miss with High Jump Kick. I'm like, far out. I'm getting some rotten luck this battle. But it's a nasty plot set there, and I'm thinking, well, there's no point in me swapping in because it's -4 against like fighting moves. I just sort of wanted to get rid of its Sash if it sort of had one. I was thinking Sash or maybe Life Orb or a weird Everlight set, but I was thinking Zubat will be running Sash, because even with all them, he's not very strong. Anyway, so he's like loads of bloody boosts up, nearly takes me out of the Shadow Ball. I'm like, crap! And I get a fucking special defense drop. I'm getting like the worst luck so far. Not that it really mattered, it's just, it was damn. And of course, like I thought, it had a Focus Sash, and that's my Lunatone pretty much screwed now, so... Yeah, things are not looking too swell at the moment. There goes my Mooney. But I had my Meditite to sort of pick up the slack and bring it in on this sort of point in the battle. I run Choice Scarf on him, but I also run Priority because even with the Choice Scarf, Meditite is like can be outspeeded by other Choice Scarfers very quite like easily there. Now, out comes Parasect. I knew this thing might have like Effect Spore. Something really annoying like that. And the last thing I want to do is attack that with Bullet Punch as well, because it's going to take it like a boss. It's probably very defensive. So I thought the best sort of option here to go into Charmeleon, my only other Pokemon really. Fortunately, Parasect doesn't go for Spore, it goes for Giga Drain. I'm probably trying to like finish my Meditite off. I take this opportunity here to set up a Sunny Day, because I didn't think Parasect would sort of want to stay in against like a fire, any sort of fire move, because it's 4 types. I get my Sunny Day up, which is great. And now I just had to sort of get my fingers crossed that I sort of didn't miss any of these moves. So I had Solar Power up here, which is going to boost that Fire Blast like to amazing levels with Life Orb attach. That fucking decimates poor old Drapion, or not poor old Drapion. I'm salty about that miss, alright? So I got Solar Power and Life Orb, so I'm not going to be hanging around for too much longer. Out comes the Parasect. I guess they just sort of wanted to waste it. Then I'm like, oh, damn, I got Protect. They're going to try and stall me out with Solar Power and their little plan there. I was hoping they didn't go for Protect like a million times in a row. I can see they got Dry Skin, so it's sort of working against them, but they do have leftovers, and it doesn't really matter for them because they've got nothing to sort of lose here. Because like friggin' Fire Spin's going to take Parasect out. They go for a double Scumbag Protect, and I missed a Fire Blast. I'm like, oh, damn it. Oh, man, it's just... It's not my days for landing moves today. I just carry Fire Blast because 85 isn't too bad, and you want to get like the maximum amount of damage as you can possible. Regardless, Parasect's going to throw up another Scumbag Protect, and I was praying that it didn't get a second one because I would be really raging. The sun actually sort of stops there, which was great. Obviously, I'm not carrying like a Heat Rock or anything, so it's only around for sort of 5 turns, a short sweep, which has actually worked well to my advantage because that Parasect could have kept stalling. But it's gone, yes! So the last poke he had was Regice. I remember that because he actually sent it out, and I was thinking, well, I know there's some solid damage from Fire Blast, but I don't sort of think it would take it out because Regice is like incredibly bulky in special defense. And what do you know? Bam! I get a fucking crit right at the end. That's what I call karma. But without sounding like that didn't matter, which it sort of didn't because I had Meditite left, and I believe High Jump Kick would have just annihilated it anyway. But then again, it could have missed because my luck was so terrible in this battle. But regardless, I had a really great time, and some of those pokes were that bloody Poliwhirl and Zubat were great. I definitely enjoyed that. That Poliwhirl was crazy. I actually have seen a belly drum Poliwhirl before, only once, but yeah, they're pretty scary. And I sort of looked later on, and it came up sort of Poliwhirl's stats, and I'd say it probably was max health and max speed because it actually gets just a little bit over 300 speed, so it's quite quick. That's sort of what I was thinking. Anyway, that question of the day, guys, if you haven't sort of forgotten about that already. What move would you like to see in Pokemon? Make up your own move. Fire your laser move. Anything like that. I'm not sure. I can't really think of one off the top of my head. I'm not really in a creative mood at the moment. But yeah, leave that comment below. If you like this video, please leave a like on the video too. That would be awesome. What else do I need to say? I'll just talk about what I sort of suspected the other person's EVs were. Now, I definitely know that Drapion was running max... I'd say it'd be max health, max defense. I could be wrong, but it definitely didn't have any attack EVs, and I didn't really think it would have any special defense ones either. Then again, that was a very powerful Fire Blast, but I believe it was very bulky in defense. Same with the Parasect, I believe. Or could have had a little bit of special attack because it did actually use Giga Drain. Not too sure anyway. The Zubat, I'd say, would have been like max special attack, max speed, and the Poliwhirl, as I mentioned, after doing a couple of health, I believe was just max health. Surprisingly, it would have taken my gear grinds if I actually landed, like even worse, about like sort of more bulk. And I was out speeding, so I have no idea what that sort was because, like, God knows what it was. It was probably just a choice scarf sort. They sort of always are. But anyway, that's about it. And poor old Regias, God knows what he was either. I hope you guys had fun watching this battle. It was great. I like some of those Pokemon. Peace out.